everybody, I'm Britta, and I'm here today to tell you guys about rats. They're awesome. They're really fun, durable little creatures. They're really fun. They're very smart. They're awesome pets. They really are. I love them. So, I'm going to talk about the things that you need to successfully own a rat as a pet so that they stay healthy and all that fun stuff and you get the best, I was going to say use, so that they don't die. Yeah, okay. So first thing, you need a cage. I like to get one that is, let's see how many, it's about 1/2 inch between the bars. When I first got Sugar, she could fit through my old cage, and my old cage has 1 inch in between the bars, so the spacing of the bars is really important, otherwise they will get out and have fun in your house. So, yeah, 1/2 inch spacing between the bars is awesome because they can't really get out, and that's a good thing. So, next thing, you need bowls, obviously. So I usually do one for food. So I have these. I have a little quarantine cage here just in case one gets sick or they get in fights. They've been fighting a lot over food, so Tiki goes in the rat prison. So it's nice to have an extra one. She can't fit through the bars because she's super fat. So yeah, so bowls for food. What they eat, they have these little pellet guys. You can get them at PetSmart. That's where I usually get them. But they have all the nutrients, the vitamins and minerals that you need for proper pet rat nutrition, I guess. So yeah, they get 3 or 4 pellets a night each, and that they love their food. They eat it. So there are other food that you can get. There is other food that you can get. There's different types of food you can get, and some of them have different varieties. There's little seeds and dried fruits and everything. Basically, what I found, they like to pick out all the candy bits, and they eat all the candy bits, and they leave all the healthy stuff, and then you end up throwing all the healthy stuff away. You know, so the pellets are the most healthy thing that you can get for them, that they have to eat them, because if they don't, they'll starve, and they're not dumb. They're going to eat them. Who keeps texting me? Stop it! Okay, I'm going to have a little chit-chat with them after this. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, bad timing. So, yeah, food, really good. And they have little yogurt drops. You can get those at PetSmart as well. I'm speaking really, really fast because there's a lot of stuff to cover. Sorry. And these guys, they're for hamsters, but they're yogurt drops. They're good for their health and everything, to keep them from getting sick. And they absolutely love them. They go crazy. I call them num-nums. They're num-nums. They know what that word means, and they go crazy. And they're kind of going crazy right now because they can hear the crinkling of the package. So I'm going to set this down quietly. Another thing, too, fruits and vegetables are always really good. They absolutely love having a variety of different things to taste. They do get bored quick with different things because they are so smart. So there's like carrots, you can feed them little grapes, cut up a little bit of grapes. They'll eat peas, they'll eat pretty much anything. Broccoli. You want to avoid any type of what's the head of lettuce? What's that called? Iceberg lettuce. It's like 90% water. So like that doesn't really do anything for their nutrients. Then there's different things, like from Cub you can get this 50-50 mix. There's spinach and spring mix. So like they like stuff like that. They'll eat all that stuff. They really love it. Try to avoid any protein type foods like sausage, pepperoni, hot dogs, anything also really high in fat. Rats grow tumors really easy. That's why they're really good for lab experiments and everything, is because they are able to grow tumors so fast. So you just want to make sure their lifespan is a long one. They usually live 2 to 5 years, kind of depending on how well you take care of them. But definitely try to avoid any protein, any high fat content. I used to feed them like potato chips because it was so cute to watch them hold them little potato chips, or even cookies. I used to feed them little cookies and it was so cute. But yeah, they grow tumors and they die. So don't do that. Really don't do that. It's fun, but it's not worth their health to have them do that. They can also get kind of fat. Fat also makes them all tumory too. So you just want to make sure that you are exercising them. You can get wheels at PetSmart, and they do have exercise time. I throw them in the bathroom because there's nowhere for them to go, and they can't really escape. They can't get caught in anything. I'm always with them. I don't ever leave them unattended because they get into trouble, as I have in the past, and I've found holes in the walls, and they're naughty. They can very much be very naughty, and they're curious, but again, just really, really smart. So, exercise wheel, really good. This one actually doesn't make any noise. I love this one. It's so quiet. The one in their cage, they have a plastic one in here that they chew on and run around in. Oh my gosh, all night. Squeak, 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 squeak. Oh, it's annoying. All the time. They run in that thing. They love it, though. They absolutely love it. It's necessary to have toys, something for them to play with. They like to ring the bell, and they like to chew on these little wood pieces. It's colorful. It gives them something. It's stimulating for their brain, and that's what they love. They love doing stuff like that. Little paper towel rolls. You can get little toilet paper ones that come with your toilet paper. Yeah, really cheap. They're actually really cheap. Really cheap pets to have, and they're funny. Yeah. So, yeah, they like to chew on things like this. It's just like tubes. You can put little treats and stuff in here too and seal off the edges, and then they have to learn how to, it's brain stimulation. They have to open it up and get the food, and they absolutely love it. You need water bottle. Whoops. You do need water bottle because they need water, and they get that with water bottle. This one that I have in here is just a glass water bottle, and yeah, really easy to clean. You just put hot water in it to clean it, shake it up a little bit, and then yeah, empty it out and put new water in. I always put fresh water in every night before I go to bed because they drink so much. Just between the two of them, they drink a lot of water. It's insane. My cookies are done. Okay. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, so water bottles, yeah. Anything with their cage you want to make sure is all wire. Anything that is plastic in there, they like to eat the plastic, and they can choke. It can get swallowed and rip up their intestines, and oh no, just wire. Wire's good, plus it's so much easier to clean. The little plastic, they have little igloos and stuff that I have for them, and it's just something to nest in, pretty much. But like these are plastic, and they do chew on them, but it's not gonna hurt them at all. But purpose of the cage is to keep them in the cage and not running around your house. So yeah, they love these. I have one in here for them too, but they hoard paper, and they shove their little igloo full of paper, and it's so cute because they make a little bed, and it's adorable. Their bedding is pretty much, speaking of bed, their bedding's paper. Yeah, like I said, they're really cheap pets. Anything else that I've used, I've actually had rats that have gotten pneumonia because of the bedding that you use. If you don't clean it out like a lot frequently, the urine sits, it turns into ammonia, and they breathe that stuff in, and then they get really congestion. Wow, they get congested, and it can lead to pneumonia and death. Their little respiratory systems are so sensitive. It's because they're so little, and they're so cute. Anyway, so paper is, seriously, it's super cheap. You don't have to really worry about anything because they like to play with it. I just rip up shreds of paper to put in, and there's bedding. The bedding, they have paper. I just put sheets on the bottom and then rip up paper and throw them in, and they have so much fun. They love it. They play with it all night. They string it in and out of the bars. They make drapes. They like make insulation to shove inside the little igloos, and oh, they're so cute. So yeah, and when they're cold, they'll take like everything and they'll shove it in their igloo and they'll just be cuddled in a little ball. It's so adorable. So, okay. The only thing with paper, if you get the paper from outside and it's been sitting on the ground, especially in the spring or the summer or the fall, maybe the winter, but they could get fleas. I know there actually are snow fleas. I've never seen them, but I know that they exist because I've read about it. And if it's in black and white, it has to be true. Just kidding. Okay. So there's flea and tick spray. They actually ended up with fleas this spring because I was bringing in paper from outside and I was using that in their bedding, as their bedding, and they had fleas. It was really gross. So they both got baths, and I had to go to PetSmart and get this awesome flea and tick killer stuff for it's specifically for little critters. There's gerbils, rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, mice, rats. So this actually worked really well. Fleas like to live in the environment, and they only attach to the animals so that they can breed. So yeah, if you ever have fleas anywhere, clean the environment, scrub the walls, vacuum the carpets, hot bleach water, like everything that you possibly can. Obviously not the carpet, but you know, anything like the wires and stuff, make sure. I just threw it in the tub and put it on hot and then dumped a bunch of bleach on it. I was so grossed out. So yeah, this actually was very helpful. And then sometimes they pee on each other because rats are in heat every 4 to 5 days. So that's kind of what they do when they're in heat. You don't have to worry about like any period type stuff because that just doesn't happen with them. So waterless shampoo. It's really nice. It's meant for cats, but you know, cats are kind of like rats and they rhyme. Oh, not funny. But anyway, yeah, you just spray them down with this. Make sure you cover their little heads and spray them, and then you just rub them down and they're good to go. It's really hard to bathe a rat without getting clawed to pieces because they are wondering why you're trying to drown them. And you're not. You're just washing them, but they don't know that. So more for cleanup. I just get these at Target. They're just trash bags. And yeah, they're the perfect size. I just put the little base in there and I just shake it and everything comes out and I just throw it away. Super awesome. I am all over the place because I am excited to do this video. Okay. What else? Toys. I already covered toys. Rats are very smart. I bought them little cat balls that they can play with. Again, they like the stimulation to be able to chase something, and I've seen videos, people train their rats to do such insane things. It is so cool. You have to be sure to check out rat videos with training and everything. It is incredible. They spend so much time training them because, like, these guys, they're very smart. I don't have time. I don't. I love them, but I've got other stuff going on. It's really hard to kind of, you know, it takes a lot of time and patience to be able to do that, but they are very smart. You could train them. I did have a couple rats that used to retrieve the ball from the cup, and I'd put it in there and they would balance on the edge and pick up the ball and drop the ball, and it was adorable. And before they got fleas, I was actually teaching them how to jump from a crate into my hand, and the crate was like where this guy is. Like, yeah, I was like jumping from here to there. It was insane. And they're doing so well, and then I got freaked out because there were fleas everywhere. And it was in my dog's room. Ick. And be sure, too, to protect your animals other than your rats, too. With the whole flea thing. Oh, fleas. Gross. Anyway, yeah. Okay, I think that's about it. One thing you should know, actually, I'm not done yet. Sorry. Almost done. Boy rats and girl rats. You can get, usually PetSmart has a female store and they have male stores, and the difference between the two, boy rats are more laid back and they're just like, sure, whatever, they're happy to walk a foot to sit in their favorite box. They're just okay. They're kind of more snuggly, more relaxed and everything. Females are like little crackheads. If you can see in the back, bouncing all over the place, especially if you get food involved. They go absolutely crazy. They are insane. A boy rat would never do that, ever. I like females because they are so much fun. They're so hyper, they're everywhere. They're climbers, they love to climb. Look at that. She's gonna do monkey bars. They're so much fun. I love my female rats. And there's different breeds of rats that you can get too. There's Dumbo rats and there are fancy rats. Those are the only two that I have found in pet stores. And Sugar is a Dumbo rat. And Dumbo rats are so much more, I think they're more friendly. They're definitely just more friendly. I don't think Sugar has ever bit me. Fancy rats, they're a little bit bigger, and they definitely, I think they have a little bit more trust issues, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's hard to describe. They all have such different personalities, but I've never had a bad Dumbo rat. Anything light in color, like Tiki here, she's kind of a peach color. They have trouble seeing. Same with albinos, if they have the red eyes. They have trouble seeing. She just wants to get down. And here you go. She has trouble seeing. So, oh, you're taking both. She's going to hoard them. Fine, you go in there. So, anyway, sorry, third time. They have trouble seeing, just in case you can't hear. No, they have trouble seeing. So, they tend to bite more. If you're grabbing at them and they're brand new, they don't know you, you just took them home, they're going to be more nippy. They're going to even kick. She bit my husband, and she got in trouble for biting him. So she doesn't bite anymore, but now she kicks. So they're very smart. And they can learn, they can get in trouble. Usually when they're in trouble, I give them a little flick in the face, and they're done. They won't do it again, usually. I've had a couple persistent rats that, one of them was completely albino, and I had to wear a special glove with her for a while, for a month or two, because she was just constantly trying to bite me, and no matter how many flicks. Eventually they just learned that I'm not going to kill them. I'm not a hawk. I'm not an owl. I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to kill you. You're okay. So, very smart. Very, very smart. Dumbos tend to have low set ears. And this is Sugar. She has low set ears, you can see if she holds still, but she won't. No. My dog wants to eat them. She absolutely loves these rats. You can see the ears are a little bit lower set. I absolutely love Dumbos. They're a little bit more expensive. I think they're like $15 at Petco versus the $11 for the fancy rat. Put your face down. So that's pretty much the difference between the boys and the girls. I never had a boy Dumbo rat. That would be interesting to see what they're like. But, yeah. So that's it. If you have any questions at all, comment below. I will answer them the best that I can. I've had rats for a pathetically long time, like probably elementary school. And I'll tell you, I'm out of college now. So I love them. I absolutely adore them. Oh, and she just opened the cage. They're very smart. You naughty. You're a naughty girl. I need to have children. So, alright, comment below if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.